Welcome back to another ARCHICAD speed modeling tutorial. The first one in 2019. Happy New Year to everybody. So I show you in this tutorial how you can achieve this nice bridge here. You know, how to rotate that and get this great shape. All right, let's do it. So what I have as a setup here is the spline, which I like to create my shell with, some fill. There'll be a walkway, a couple of sections, and then we distribute this along here, the walkway and the shells. So obviously the first thing is we create the shell. So let's just have a look at the settings. This 0, just do the thickness for now, let's make it 200, and we go with material paint 1, and we put it on beams and steel layer. So now you can use the magic wand tool. So if you now obviously you gotta be in this tool, by the way, very important. So if I click here and make it 1 meter, have a look how it goes along. You see it's sort of, as example, see it's going there and it's missing here a bit. So it depends how many settings, magic wand settings you have. I'll show you in here. So at the moment it says okay, less than 40. So if you're happy with this, continue. Otherwise you gotta change this to let's just go linear segments, and we use as example segment along arcs or circles. Let's just do arcs 18. Okay, and let's try this again, undo. And if I do this now and you select, as you can see, you get a lot more, which makes the whole thing a lot more smooth. So let's have a quick look here. There you go. So that looks pretty good. All right. And I had this 1 meter. That's a bit thick, but let's just go back here. The easiest way is to select, delete, and just do it again, because I really didn't want a meter. Let's just do this 300. All right. So 300 thickness. Perfect. Next bit is we gotta rotate now this shell. What I like to do is actually rotate it around this way 30 degrees and this way 30 degrees. So I'll show you quickly what I mean. Take this, and if I rotate from in here, I want to go this way. Have a look at my angle down here, roughly 30, and I want to go the other way, also roughly 30. Now, to get a bit more accurate, you can obviously create a piece of an arc. So you click here and you go there, and you see the next bit is down here. All right, so I've got then the arc middle point here. Let's just have a quick look. So if I select the arc, if I could, hey, just the arc, come on. So I get this point here where I then can rotate around. It's a bit hard sometimes because, you know, if I deselect and right rotate to get this point. So I sometimes use, there's a tool here, a hotspot. So if I select this again, and now roughly where I am, so click. So I got a hotspot there now. It's just easier to find than just try to go around here, you know, and do this. So next bit. Now, how do I do this? I like to go first that way. So we go and rotate this and do 10 copies. And what's important, I want a vertical displacement. So again, this is obviously up to you. So actually, before I go this way, let's just get a rough idea what we want. I've got this spline along here, and I really like to have 20 along here. So to get a rough idea, take just a normal line, you know, draw it this way. And what we do first, we actually go, we drag it along, distribute 20, pick a path before rotate to path. So there we go. Let's just take this path and I go from here, and as you can see, it will rotate along here. And now it gives me a rough idea. So if I go and measure this, 1 meter, that works out quite well. So just get rid of those don't really need that. What I do is go back here. Now I know I need roughly 1 meter, so we go to rotate, we copy 10 because I want to go 30 degrees to the right and 30 degrees to the left, as I mentioned before. So rotate, I like the vertical displacement now. We just measured that before, it's roughly 1 meter, I'm happy with that. Okay, and we go pick arc before. Actually, I don't need this. Take this out. So, click OK. Take this, go down here, and you go, as you can see, the angle, let's put in 30. Alright, let's see what we got in 3D. Alright, see? Nice to see I made a small mistake with this 1 meter. Let's just have a look. Go back under this step and do it again. I think I can see, because it's distribute, if I do 10 copies, you gotta multiply this by 1 meter. So it's obviously 10 times 1, so I have to add another 0 here. Let's try this again. So down here, and I go by 30. There you go. Continue, and we'll have another look. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks very good actually. Great. So now we have to do the other way around, going backwards. Now how do we find out which one is this one here? You know, this one here. As you can see, you select this, and it's hard because it's going up. Let's have a quick look here. So we got 0 level there, and this one should be 1. Yeah, okay. So to pick this one, because here you just go, you know, if you just go here, shell. All right, I pick this one, and I got, there you go, I got 3. So how do I pick the one that I really like? So what you do is you go shell, you go and hold shift, and see with the tab I can go through this. You see, I got this 0, 1. Did you see that? There you go. Okay, just to make sure, you select here. Yes, it is on 0. Because what we do is now the same thing, but vertical displacement minus. I just do exactly the same thing. So we go there, down, but instead of going this way, I like to go the other way. So minus 30. Right, let's see what we done. There you go. You got them all here nicely rotated around at a certain distance. All right, next we gotta rotate all this by 90. So that's why I got this section for. So let's have a look at that one. There you go. So you gotta rotate this now. So just select all of them, and we rotate. We move them after height wise. Just go like this for now. Excellent. So see, there we go. Got them all ready. Beautiful. Okay, so take all the shells and move them over here, and we rotate by 90 degrees for now. And by the way, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell for instant updates. Right, great. So to get them along here, rotated with 90 degrees along the curve. What you have to do is we take a line here, just draw this, and we extend that a little bit, and now we just distribute this by dragging, and we need 20. I don't need vertical displacement, but I need to pick a path and rotate to path. So let's pick this path, go to the exact point there, and you can see That's what it does. So you have to know now, click this, and we take all the middle bits, you know, from here and move them to there and rotate. Alright, so how do you know you have actually the middle one? Let's just actually to make it look a bit cleaner, I drag it up here, out of the lines here. So what you do is you draw another line, and you got to take the middle one. I used to copy to the left, copy to the right, in, you know, up and down. So this is the middle one here. So you draw a line from the middle here. If you're not sure, because there's so many, as you can, there's so many, to really make sure, otherwise just do a quick, that's how I do something, you know, sort of help line. There we go. So now obviously I know exactly the middle one. There you go. Is this way. Great. So for the purpose of this, just get rid of that and I extend this. Right, so that's the middle here, and yes, it doesn't look like the middle, but trust me, this is the middle too. So what you have to do is now you take this and you just drag them to the middle of here. It's quite easy. So 2 mm, and if you actually, you know what, let's take the middle. Let's take the middle. So I'm dragging this from the middle, you know, and you drag this there. See, there you go. Next one. And we zoom in again, and you drag this from the middle, and you go there. Now, of course, what you have to do is you rotate this one now. You zoom in again, there, and you can go out and straight up, and see, you go exactly to this help line. And you with all of those. Do that quickly for you. The last one, as you can see, we got straight already. So let's see. Well, there you go. That's exactly what I'm after. Sweeping through, sweeping through. So next we create the handrail for this along the walkway. So to get a reference, I show you, I already did this the walkway, so that's in there. Right, so we copied this one, and we need the arc. That's for the point. Hotspot doesn't copy into the profiler. So we copy this, and we go to our bridge walk, and we paste this in. As you can see, let's go there. So this fit exactly in there. Perfect. Don't need this. Yellow is a bit hard to see. Let's do this red. Okay, and I don't need to see this one. So again, to have this middle point here, you could do just, you know, could do a hotspot, but this time I just do a line. There you go. Because I need to know if I rotate this now, watch this, roughly by 30. So you need to go to see where it goes on this side here and that side. So let's just do the first one. So rotate down in 30. Okay, so if I want to do now a line here, let's do y1100 plus. Okay, that's done. So I need now, if I want to do like a fancy bit of an arc, rotate this to make sure I'm inside this spline line. Okay, let's maybe drag this out a little bit more, and we just do a little bit more of this. Okay, so to see if that works on the other side, I like to just drag a copy, actually rotate a copy, so mirror copy this. There we go, from there to there. Because now select this again and we rotate, obviously back by 60, so minus 60. So yeah, that's well within too, so that's all good. Next bit, I use an ellipse and I just draw a rough, you know, just something like this, and then we drag it to that point and we copy and paste, because I want a smaller one underneath, and we just adjust this a little bit like that. There we go, maybe a bit smaller. I think that looks pretty cool. All right, distribute this down here, but first obviously we need some fills. So space click, magic wand, and we apply to this color. All right, distribute it. Yes, distribute 10, pick a path, but I don't want to rotate this. So we go there, make sure you start on top, all the way down here. You know, just sort of do something. It's again this design phase. Let's just do something. You could actually go there and then, you know, delete one if you feel like you do have too many. You know what? There are a bit many. Let's try 7, just for the sake of it. Yeah, I think that makes much more sense. All right, cool. That's great. This one I don't need because I want the large one, and goes onto the same material. So, and as you can imagine now, obviously I do copy that over, but I only need those fills. Frame around, fill, select all. You only select those fills, and we mirror copy. Oops, select all, mirror copy. There you go, that looks good, I think. Well, let's see how that looks in 3D. All right. Very nice, very nice. So obviously when you're too high, you just move it down, not a problem at all. So take this one and we elevate this down. Now to do it a bit more, look, for now I just go there. Okay, so to do this in a more exact manner, obviously, let's just take this section here, move it over here. It looks the wrong way, so oops, this way, drag it a bit closer there, and open with confuse edit. Let's see. Alright, so as you can see, if I zoom in now and you wanted to adjust this, you just, you know, click on this one and you can move this to the very first one. That actually looks not bad. How about we, you know, I could move it around, but let's have another look in 3D just to make sure what we got. So it's pretty good. I think I did well there. I don't need to move it. There you go. But you saw what you have to do if you need to move it. Okay. Oh, okay. Now it needs to move. See, there's a slight bit there. So let's go back. So let's drag it a little bit that way. Okay, so you can see when this comes out here, obviously it needs to calculate a little bit. There you go. So a little bit in there, you know, just do it one more time. You can actually, you know, you can also do it if you're comfortable. You could do it in here because it goes a bit faster, and we just drag it a tiny bit there. Okay, so let's see in 3D how we're looking now. Okay, as you can see, it looks pretty good now. Very nice. So what I'd like you to also show is the next bit is to get some posts in here. All right, so that's the next bit. So let's go up here to my bridge walk and we duplicate this and we go to edit and create a couple of posts. Don't need this anymore. All right, cool. So posts, let's just do them nicely along here. So in this case, I'll take a fill and I just go all the way down here. Let's go X, make it 50 plus, and we go there, X 50 plus, there we go. And we obviously just curve this a bit. What happened here? Let's have a look. Okay, fair enough. Let's drag this roughly to there, because then I can adjust that a lot better. Yeah, I'll do. Again, I'm in the design phase here. Okay, just so we get this right. Maybe I extend this a little bit. All right. Great. That's all I need really. And we obviously say let's mirror a copy again. There you go. Delete anything you don't need. All right. So don't need any of those. And make sure we got this the same and be safe. Looking good. All right, so going back here, I add those posts now, and probably the easiest way to do is to span groups. So what I might do is that's the bridge, you know, just drag a copy for now over here, and we change this to number 1. There we go. Obviously you want to make this a lot smaller. Let's go X 50 plus. Beautiful. And we drag this back. Let's have a quick look. Use the mark key to see what we got. There we go. So yep, I actually like to do this a bit less than 50, so go X 20 minus. Beautiful. And we drag this now to there. Let's have another look. Yes, I quite like this. So now obviously we just draw this along. Because yeah, I put this now, didn't I? Yeah, no, it's very small, it's very small. I should really move that to another layer, but for this tutorial, happy with that. So you got this now, and again, you want to sweep it along, and we go and distribute this. Let's make it 40, and you need to pick a path, rotate to path, and click OK. And I want to use obviously my polygon line here. So, and we go all the way here. Let's see what it does. Oh, obviously I should really say get rid of this. Looks great. Okay, let's add a little bit more excitement to it. All right, actually, you know what? I think I want to do this much longer. Let's just really stretch this out for now, like this, and we do the same over here. Okay, so I like to select this one and stretch that out roughly into the middle. There you go. And let's have a look. Select those two in 3D. Okay, cool. So take this one and let's change the angle here. Let's make it 40. Ooh, that's a bit much. Let's go back, make it 50. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. Let's just do it 45. Yep, that looks pretty nice. All right, I like it. So Now, to make sure we can actually, you can cut this off if you know how to, and I show you how to do this. So, duplicate, drag a copy. Let's go back here. Now, I used 45 here, so obviously get back to 90, and we use, it could be 45, or we have to add 45. Let's try, I think I have to add 45, 135, 90 plus 45, it's 135. Let's see what happens. Yes, I think I did this correctly. Ah, there we go. See, this one here will be my cutting element. So you select this, and we obviously have to make this quite solid. Let's just try 4. Yeah, that will be solid enough to cut off this here. There we go. Because I want to cut this off so it fits exactly. All right. So next bit is we drag this one all the way to there. Excellent. And we only really need to add, you know, if we 3D, you only really need this. Okay. Great. Solid element operation, as you have seen before. So this one will be the operator element, and this one will be target element, and we subtract, execute. All right, let's see if that works. To be honest, I haven't tried that before with the shell like this. So move this one to cutting element. I don't have a cutting element layer. You know what? For now, let's move it to there. I just need to hide it. Aha! This is not good. I didn't want to do this, but we can probably cheat here and just stretch this. Yes, I like it. There you go. So got to make sure, obviously, now it's turned off. It's on the drawing layer. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Let's just do it one more time so you get used to it. So we stretch this roughly in the middle. Just for fun, select those two. It's easier to work it out. So there we go. So again, so you select the shell, you put in an angle. We had 45 here, but I think this is the other side. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, it's the other side. Undo step, go up here, and you do 45. Yeah, there you go. Okay, don't worry about it for now. You know, this is, you know, I've got to move this over a little bit after. So, go down here. And yes, it's a tutorial, so I cheat a little bit. Okay, so let's move it up here. And let's see if I'm inside. Yeah, almost there. It looks like I have to cheat other way. See, so you take this and we drag this, you know, tiny bit out of shape, which for my purposes will be just fine. All right, cool. Look, let's do the same thing here. Remember, you take this, you drag a copy over here, and we have to do the opposite. So 45, let's go back to 90. And this one is 135. Let's check that in 3D. Yes, all good, not a problem at all. So see, remember, we drag this back. There you go. I did 4, which was enough for the solid. And we go into 3D and do exactly the same as before. All right, let's do it one more time. We take the operator element, target element, yep, all good, execute, and this one, let's move it on drawing file. Oh, cut off perfectly, this one, I like it. So let's go back and have a good other look in 3D. Oh, what did I do? I have a frame somewhere, don't I? Get rid of this one. Do it again. Ooh, that's very odd. There must be a marquee somewhere. Ah, beautiful. So you see this is cut off. and this one is cut off too. Okay, not perfect here as you can see, but again, I'm just designing this, so you maybe then would have to, if you want to replicate this, make sure that your walkway is above more, so it does not do this strange cut. All right, let's have a quick walk through this. That would be great. You can do this by clicking down here. All right, let's click down here, click down here. You know, all this, you see what you have to do. Let's do 3D Explore, there we go. And we can walk nicely through this bridge now. Look how cool this looks. I really like it actually. Great. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I see you back next time. Bye for now.